Alright, welcome back. Well, as most of you know, I went on a car shopping quest for my son's first car. It took me 4 months, and it felt like I had to go out into the galaxy to find him a clean used car here in Ohio. But let's take a look. Keep in mind this is a 1999 Oldsmobile Bravada. It is a GM car, so I will not be talking too much about quality or reliability. But let's move on. The engine bay is very clean. For a car almost 20 years old, I was not complaining at all about the look of the engine bay. Could use maybe a little spray cleaning, some Armor All, but besides that, it's pretty nice. Yeah, the paint job still has lasted. There is some pitting here. Don't know if you can tell in the photos. To the bottom right here, the paint looks like it peeled, or I'm assuming that's clear coat. Looks like somebody may have hit it. Bent the rubber bumper, but besides that, it doesn't seem too bad. The interior, functional. My son, when he first got in this thing, he says, "Dad, I feel like I'm driving a Lego or something." No, he says, "I'm sorry." He says, "Like I'm driving a toy." I said, "What do you mean? You mean like a Lego?" He says, "Yeah." Well, what he was referring to was the use of cheap plastics and the little jiggly noises here and there. But anyway, the interior looks pretty clean also. Yep, that's a nice, shiny, fairly new front tire. Once again, the paint job has held up pretty good. I'm assuming at least for part of the car's ownership, this was probably garage kept. It does look like there has been some rust proofing on the car, because I noticed what appears to be black paint that was sprayed around the wheel wells, and I'm going to assume that is rust proofing. But yeah, that's very hard to find around, at least around here. The usual controls: power windows, locks, mirrors, heated mirrors, I do believe. Now there is one flaw, or one thing broken here. The handle here, when you grab it, it flexes. I believe there is a broken or stripped bolt, so I need to go back probably Monday to have the dealership fix this. And I see some here by the screw, some kind of gunk or corrosion. I just noticed that. GM makes the best, or at least one of the best, power seats. I will say that. Fully functional, fully articulating power seat, power lumbar. Heated seats is nice. Once again, though, the use of very cheap plastics. This actually kept coming off. I had to fix this. Hopefully now it will stay on. You can see here, well, right here where where I'm scrolling with the mouse, you're pointing. A little bit of rip torn in the seat. I believe you can go at like an AutoZone or whatever you go for your favorite auto parts. You can get some kind of a leather kit glue to patch this up. But once again, built in 1999. It's not bad. The car has held up pretty well. Once again, the engine bay in the front of the car. You can see more here where the paint has flaked off. Again, I'm not sure if somebody hit that, but I am not too concerned about that. I did have to change the air filter. It was a little bit dirty. Alright, this is from the right side of the car. Really sharp looking color. I believe it's called silver or pewter metallic. Not really silver, it's more grayish. It does have a luggage rack. Now this car does, well, it rides kind of stiff, a little noisy, but that's to be expected. I believe it's built off the S10 platform. Someone who knows more about cars, correct me if I'm wrong. But there is room in this car for 4 6-foot adults. So if you're looking for a used vehicle, for tall adults, this is it. It fits up to 5 adults, but really more 4 somewhat comfortably. Full instrumentation. This is what I like about a sport utility vehicle. Not just tachometer, speedometer, lights, and a fuel gauge. I like full instrumentation, temperature, oil pressure, fuel, and voltage to give me a heads-up warning. I believe when you have only lights, I believe these are sometimes referred to as idiot lights, for better or for worse. But yeah, full instrumentation, very nice. I was happy to find a vehicle that has this. Once again, the ride is a little stiff. Be aware of that. As far as room for a 6-foot tall driver, you should be okay. Handling is fine. I've hit a couple potholes. Yeah, this thing's a tank. It's heavy. It's not very good on gas, but that's what I wanted because my son at least will not consider going speeding and sucking more gas. And it's heavy, so if somebody hits him, hopefully he will have enough protection. There's the passenger side. Again, maintained, clean. Didn't see any rips or any cracks here on the plastic. This does have an aftermarket Sony car stereo. The sound is so-and-so. The speakers probably could use replacing. They do work, and that's probably going to be good enough for now. I do like the overhead console. This again is functional. You have 2 lights here. You can program your garage door opener. Comes in very handy. Back here there's a spot for tissues or your sunglasses. Auto dimming mirror is very nice. Right here in the front there's a display that'll give you functional readouts, range, how much range is left, gas used, mileage, temperature, stuff like that. So very nice, easy to read. Of course, when you have the overhead console, there is no sunroof, but here in Ohio in the winter months we don't really use the sunroof that much. So this is very nice. It comes in handy. So that's it. This is my look at a 1999 Oldsmobile Bravada. It does feel solid. Keep in mind the use of cheap plastics. As far as reliability, time will tell. I know the history of these type of vehicles in terms of reliability rating is at best average, but I was willing to take that risk at the price that I bought this vehicle, and I think it looks sharp. It's sporty, you know, great to haul stuff. If you have something to tow, it should handle it. It does have a tow hitch in the back. I did not take a picture of that, but it looks sporty, it looks slick. And my son says, he asked me, "Dad, will the girls like this type of vehicle?" I said, "Yeah, Michael, especially in the wintertime when you turn on the heated seats, believe me." All right, well, that's all I have for this one. If I missed anything or if there is something else you would like to know about this car or car shopping, let me know. I used 2 websites primarily. I used carcomplaints.com and I used AutoTrader to find this car. Other than that, I just took my time, made the deal, and that was it. Well, that's all I have for this one. Thank you for watching Total OS Today. If you haven't already, subscribe and please support this Total OS Today technology channel. As always, enjoy your technology and of course, please don't text and drive. I'll catch you later.